Good morning, I'm Nivariti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 7th of June. In this update, staff are being praised for their actions during the Waikeria prison riot, despite not having enough training. A new report has been released into the violence that broke out at Waikeria in Waikato in December 2022. It's found significant issues with corrections preparedness and response to the event, including a lack of riot training for staff. However, Chief Inspector Janice Adair acknowledges staff who went back into the building after it caught fire.
They did so certainly at their own considerable personal risk, and it's undoubtedly without their actions, lives would most likely have been lost.
A need for more flexibility in return-to-work policies for long COVID. Research in the Medical Journal has analysed just under 1,000 people who had COVID, with more than 200 of them having long COVID. Of those people, 42% could not work during the first month, 30% cut down their hours, and 17% worked the same but were less productive. Health Services Research Centre Associate Professor Mona Jeffrey says employers need to adjust people's hours in response to their health. Christopher Luxon today wraps up his brief tour of the Pacific after reaffirming close ties to both Fiji and Niue. Political editor Jason Walls is travelling with the Prime Minister and has the latest.
Luxon was full of smiles, handshakes and a hearty bulavanaka to almost everyone he met this week. But when things got down to brass tacks, the increasing level of crime and drug abuse in Fiji swung sharply into focus. Luxon's pledged New Zealand's support to combat the importing of drugs, but conceded it will be tough to stop foreign bad actors from bringing more drugs into Fiji.
Auckland Council has landed itself in court over a multi-million-dollar car park sale. It's facing a judicial review over its decision to sell downtown car park to precinct properties. Legal action has been brought on by Save the Queen Street Society, which accuses the council of failing to abide by local government legislation. Secretary Andrew Cruxiner believes that the council did not consider alternative proposals, and he says that their proposal was to retain the public car parks and sell the air rights to develop towers above it, giving the council up to $350 million. Wellington Mayor Tori Whanau has revealed she's been diagnosed with ADHD and significant traits of autism. Whanau told Newstalk ZB the diagnosis came when seeking professional mental health support for a drinking problem. Lotto's Powerball has rolled over to $50 million and it must be won tomorrow. CEO Jason Delamore says 1.7 million tickets were sold for Wednesday's draw and expects more for tomorrow's draw.
So we're predicting, all going well, we could be around that 2 million mark on Saturday, which is amazing.
In sport, Iga Swiatek and Jasmine Paolini will meet in the Women's French Open tennis final. Novak Djokovic has had successful surgery on his knee after he was forced to pull out of the tournament with a medial meniscus tear. Premier League football will continue to be officiated by VAR next season after clubs voted to stick with the technology. Wolverhampton had issued a proposal to scrap the concept. And a number of potential Tour de France riders have been injured in a crash on wet roads during the Criterium du Dauphiné race. I'm Nivariti Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.